Welcome back to the Superior Comic Show with me, your host Peter, and today we're going to be talking about the Venom 2 Let There Be Carnage post-credit scene. Now I'll warn you, there is spoilers ahead. If you haven't seen the movie or the post-credit scene, switch off now, maybe bookmark this video, add it to your watch later and come back and watch it once you've seen the movie. Personally, I haven't seen the movie yet myself, but the post-credit scene was spoiled on me, so I thought, look, may as well, like your lemons. So yeah, before we get into it, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell notification so you know when we're posting videos again. A lot of cool podcasts coming up, a lot of cool news about my own comic baller, and a lot of great comic book movies coming up. So yeah, I'm not going to show the clip just in case someone accidentally stumbles across this, and also because I don't want Sony to take my video down. You know how it is. But let's talk about the post-credit scene for Venom 2. So we have Eddie Brock in his room watching some telenovela, I think that's how it's pronounced. Any of my Latin followers, please correct me if I'm wrong. And Venom is basically telling Eddie how there are trillions of years of hive mind that would basically explode a human's little brain. That like Venom has so many past lives that it would honestly probably kill Eddie to see it all. And then he basically offers to show Eddie one of these past lives to show him what he means. The whole room shakes, bang, all of a sudden Eddie's in a whole different room. Venom claims he didn't do this. And then we see on the screen J.K. Simmons as J. Jonah Jameson revealing the identity of Spider-Man to the world, and we see Tom Holland Spidey. To which Venom stands up right in front of the TV, as you see in this part here, and goes to say, "This guy," and then licks the screen. Yeah, there's window lickers and then there's the TV lickers. I'd never heard of that one before. Maybe when Ryan Reynolds is on screen, but that's a different conversation for a different day. So yeah, with this, we now basically confirmed Venom is going to be in the MCU. And now possibly confirmed that in the No Way Home trailer that could have been Venom jumping on Spider-Man rather than Lizard. Let me know your thoughts about that down in the comments. I want to see who you think that was. But let me go into my reaction and my thoughts and opinions on Venom from the MCU and see if we all agree and see if we're on the same page here. So let's get into it. So let's talk about the man of the moment, the big man himself. Oh, for fuck's sake, Trevor. Every video since I done the one on Mandarin, woman. That's better. Sorry about that. Every time he does it now. So yeah, so Venom coming into the MCU, what was my reaction on it? Well, while I would have loved to have the OG origin story of Venom, doesn't look like we're gonna get that, but there could be, and I think they're gonna do a cop out of it, of one of his hive mind memories was the symbiote from Spider-Man 3 in the Raimi trilogy. And he'll use that as a way to maybe eventually bring the spider symbol onto the suit. Who knows? But it's a strange one. He's coming into the MCU as an anti-hero already. He's not a villain. Being kind of with Punisher, things like that. So it'd be interesting to see where they go with that. And in terms of Tom Holland Spider-Man, what I would love to see is this suit come into it. That's my one hope for Venom coming into the MCU, is we will see the symbiote suit. And I hope they don't ruin it like they did in Raimi's trilogy. It doesn't need the webbing, just a pure black suit with the white eyes, the white symbol, and the white hands. Simple, just keep it simple. That was iconic. But my fear and my thought at the moment is this going to be just a one and done for Venom in the MCU, or Sony just using this as kind of a boost to the numbers and the popularity of their own Sony Spider-Man universe? Which, if they are, it's an incredibly clever business decision, probably the most clever decision they've made since letting Marvel produce the Spider-Man movies and keep Pete in the MCU. I hope it's not a one and done. I hope to bring them in, even though it's not my favourite adaptation of Venom. If they bring them in properly and bring them in for a couple of movies. And let's have a movie or two of Spider-Man in the black suit before giving it back to Eddie. But I do fear that it's going to be a one and done, and it might be a lot of hype for nothing. I hope I'm wrong. I really do hope I'm wrong, because this is probably one of the best post-credit scenes in the past few years. It's Sony linking up with Marvel. It's joining their universes together, which means we could get Spider-Man versus Venom, or Spider-Man teaming up with Venom. We could get anti-Venom down the line, which would be awesome. I want to see anti-Venom. We could get so many other symbiotes, and maybe Null could come in as a big bad. Who knows? But all in all, in terms of fan service, the post-credit scene was amazing, pun intended. And it makes it feel like the next big thing coming up is going to be absolutely huge. I just hope they do it right and do it justice. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of this adaptation of Venom. To me, you can't really have Venom without having Spider-Man because of the whole origin. But listen, like I've said many other times in many other videos, these movies are an adaptation. They're not meant to be straight from the page, because if they were, we'd seen them already. So it'll be interesting to see how they interact. Tom Hardy and Tom Holland are both incredible actors, so I'm sure they can really make it work, especially with Benedict Cumberbatch in there if he does show up in No Way Home. And then you have J.K. Simmons as well as J. Jonah Jameson. He's going to push the narrative along, I'd say. I'd say kind of his news reports in the background might almost be kind of the narration to the movie, which would be fantastic. Yeah, the post-credit scene is amazing. It's amazing, as much as I hate to say it because my opinions on Sony Venom, it was amazing and has me hyped, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what way they do it. I really hope maybe Venom, seeing his reaction to Spider-Man on the TV, will he take over and will he be a villain for maybe the first half of the movie and then turn back to anti-hero? That could be a good way to bring it in there. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing it. I hope he gets this suit, I hope he gets the spider, and then of course I want to see this suit. That is, in my opinion, the best Spider-Man suit ever, just above the classic red and blue. Yeah, that's my opinion anyway. I think they're going to bring him in. I have a bad feeling it's going to be a one and done, but I hope it's not. I hope it's a continuation and they can bounce between the two universes and have the two universes closely connected. Gives Tom Holland a lot of money in his pocket and gives Marvel and Sony a lot of money in their pocket. It's what's best for business, to quote Triple H. But yeah, they're my opinions on the Venom 2 post-credit scene. Let me know what you thought down in the comments, and let me know what your opinions are on this adaptation of Venom. Do you think we can have a Venom without having the Spider-Man origin? Or do you think it just doesn't, something just feels off about it? Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell notification, and we'll be back very soon. So in the meantime, have a superior weekend, and let there be carnage.